Have you ever tried to contact the spirits? Ooh. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you an easy way to contact the spirits with magic coming right up. Ooh. Welcome to Presto Paul TV. I'm your host, Presto Paul, and on this channel, I teach you the best tricks, tips, and techniques on how to do magic for beginners. If you are new to my channel, I hope you would consider subscribing and joining in all the fun we have here. Now, today is a very special day. It's the fourth in a series of Halloween Spectacular Spooktober for Halloween 2020. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to share with you how you can win a Presto Paul magic wand plus a bonus video that will be coming out on Halloween this year. Hey, let's get right into the magic. All right, before we get into the construction of the actual gimmick, I need to show you how to set up to make someone pick the card that you're going to predict is going to be on the spirit slates like you saw in the performance. I did another video a while back. I'll put a link up in the corner here as well as down in the description below. It's a force called the crisscross force. Basically, the card that you want them to select is going to be on top of the deck, and you just put it on there. If you watch the video back, you'll see that I showed all the cards and I did a quick shuffle of the cards. Now what I'm doing there is I'm going to keep that king on top, and the way I do this is I just pull cards out from the middle. So in essence, that top card is going to stay there, and then I just shuffle off the rest of them. The king never moves, it stays right there. You don't have to do that part at all. You can just start with the cards like this, just show everybody that they're thoroughly mixed. And then all you're gonna do is you can do it yourself or have somebody else cut the cards anywhere they want. Do this part before you get to the spirit slates and crisscross the cards like that. You always want a time delay in this particular choosing of a card, so they won't be able to reconstruct how that top card is in the middle now. It makes sense when you look back at the video, and then when you're ready to reveal what that card is, you just take that off, and that will be the King of Hearts, your prediction on the spirit slates. Now let's get into how to make the gimmick for the spirit slates. Ooh. Alrighty then, here is how to make the spirit slates. Ooh. This is really simple. You go to the Dollar Tree and you need $3 if you want to do the version that I have. I'll give you an alternative version here in just a second, but get yourself some black poster board. You can get the big sheet if you want, or this one just came with 5 sheets in this little packet here for $1. You're going to need 2 blackboards. I found these at the local Dollar Tree. And you're going to need some scissors or a cutting device. If you have one of these fancy things, it'll make your cutting a lot easier. And you're going to need some double stick tape. Of course, our friend, the double stick tape, we use that a lot. And a ruler, some cards, and some chalk. And that's all the items you need to make the spirit slate. Get your arts and crafts ready, and I'll show you how to make everything you need to do this awesome trick. So here is the secret and the construction of how to do the spirit slates. You need to get yourself 2 chalkboards from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you how to build this, but first let me show you the secret compartment, if you will. It's just a tiny flap of that poster board. This is your gimmick. This is all this is, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make that here in just a second. So you're going to need this to do the secret part, which is going to be hidden. I taught a video recently with the black art principle. It was my last week's video. I'll put a link up here in the corner as well in the description down below, so, where I talk about the black art principle. But basically what that means, it's hiding it in plain sight. You can't tell there's black on black because they blend together. But I'll put that link up there for you to check that out as well in more detail. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get your poster board that I showed you earlier, and you're going to cut it to fit just a little bit smaller than the inside for this one piece. But on the back of these, what these are, when you get them at the store, you'll see that it'll be a tan piece in the back here, just like the back of a picture frame. And this little device will be on there as well. This is like a little easel, if you will. But I took that off because we don't need that. So get permission with a parent if you're a child doing this, and get someone to help you to basically cut that piece off. It's just barely glued on there in the back. It came off real easy. You don't need that part. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a total of 3 of these. And what this is, again, is taking the poster board and measuring with a ruler. If you want to do it with a ruler, you can measure the insides so you know exactly where to cut. Or you can just take it like this and take a pencil. As you can see, I put a little pencil mark right there. And then you could move it over a little bit and put a little pencil mark over here. You want 2 of them to fit as exact as possible inside. So where did I put that one piece? Right there. And it's going to go inside. You're going to take your double stick tape and you're going to put 4 pieces of double stick tape around the outside here, just like this. Underneath this black piece, I'm just showing you what you would do. This is really a tan piece. And you tape it in there on the back sides of the shiny glossy part of the chalkboard. So you have that in there. I don't need this now. You're going to do that 3 times. So do 2 backs like this. And then this part is really the inside or the regular side of the chalkboard, just like the regular side over here. So this is the only piece that's really the gimmick, if you will. And it's going to go in there, and you want it to go in like that, just like that. So what's going to happen in performance, I did the little thing with the question mark on there beforehand, but before you get to that, you're going to want to show these on both sides. And you can go back again and watch what I did. I picked one up and I put my fingers on here just because in a moment I'm going to duplicate that with the other one to show both sides. You can set that down. And then this one, you want to make sure you do that with your thumbs on the back, because if you don't do that, that piece is going to fall out as you're showing the other side, and that will kind of give the secret away. So by having your thumbs on the back, when you're going to show this one, you can tilt it over like this and then back again like that. Just make sure you lay it face up where the gimmick part is inside of here, because you don't want to have that on the other side. So when you do this in performance, again, I drew a little question mark on there just for argument's sake. I'll just show you that goes on top. Now you have to have a reason to turn this over for that other piece of poster board to slip into the other inside. So I use the premise of listening supposedly to the spirits inside the board there. And then I were to put it down onto the table, then it's already done. It automatically goes in there. You put a piece of chalk on there. I lifted it up, and as I did, I just kind of moved my arms forward, and you saw that in the performance. It makes it look like they're writing the message inside the spirit board, but all that's happening is that chalk is rolling back and forth. Nobody's really doing that. It's just a trick. Then you're going to reveal the chosen card that was cut to, and this is how it comes out. You hold that up like this, and I have my heart upside down because I wasn't paying attention. But now when you lift this part up, you want to make sure you lift it with your finger on it so that piece again doesn't fall out. Mirror this hand with the same way you're holding it. That way they look like you're doing nothing suspicious. And there you go. That is how you can predict a card. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I will definitely answer those questions for you. I hope you enjoy this one, guys. Take your time and make this. Practice this a couple times. You'll see how easy it is, and have a spooktacular Halloween. Thanks so much for checking out the final in the series of Halloween 2020 Spectacular Spooktober video series. I had a blast doing these for you. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hey, I promised you in the beginning to tell you how to win a Presto Paul magic wand. All you have to do is type in the word wand in all capitals in the comment section down below and leave a comment. Why do you want to win a Presto Paul magic wand? And as an added bonus this month, I'm going to do a performance only video on Halloween, October 31st, 2020. And at the end of that video, I'm going to be drawing a name from the hat, so you get a chance to win a Presto Paul magic wand. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now. Be sure to turn on those notifications as well, and smash that like button if you've enjoyed this series. Until next time, I'm your host, Presto Paul, and remember, you gotta have fun. You'll live longer. Presto Paul magic wand. Magic wand. The magic wand. Magic wand. Talking like Dracula.